Okay then, without further ado, here is Grandpa Pilly, and I'll let the program turn over to Grandpa Pilly. Well, thank you, Mel. Thank you very much. My name is Grandpa Pilly, and like Mel said, I have not played for a while. We have to tune. This is a finely tuned instrument, so we're going to try to make sure that this gets tuned. Of course, we have our instruments sent in from around the world. See, they come in from around the world, and they have to be tuned properly. And I don't know why they have to be tuned. They just do. Well, I know why. I certainly know why they have to be tuned. Because if they're out of tune, then they're out of tune. See, and last night, during last night, during dress rehearsal, when this was not filmed in front of a live audience, we had some technical difficulties with tuning, and I must say, a little sharp. There we go. We're a little flat. Okay, now the first thing that I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to rosin up my bow. Not that it will matter at all with the performance. I'm not saying this is going to matter at all, because a kindergartner could do better than what I'm going to do here. But you see, I have a little layoff now. I've had some layoff. I'm rosining my bow. And honestly and truly, ladies and gentlemen, I'm addressing my... There they are. A kindergartner could do better, but... I'm just warming up. The first piece that I'd like to play for you, the audience, is a piece that I was over in France not that long ago. I wouldn't really call it a world tour. I was just over there vacationing. I mean, I travel so extensively. I was over in France. And of course, I spoke French fluently as a teenager. And as my early college, my early collegiate, I think I would say, my collegiate career, I spoke French. But now I can't speak any French. So I use an interpreter. And his name is Jacques. Now Jacques goes by, well, he was a friar, but then he came out of the priory, and then he liked it, see. And so now he calls himself Frira. I refer to him as Jack, but he likes Jacques. And he prefers his first name, Frira. So he wrote this tune for himself, really. And it really is a very difficult tune to play. can blend. You see what we can blend it? We can blend that. All right, and there's no need to applaud. Really, I know you want to, but there's just no need to that at all. Okay, that was my first opening number, and what am I going to do next here? Oh yes, this is another one. We were in a tavern, just having a cup of tea, in Milan, Milan, Italy, and it's true. It's true. I get all over the world, and there was a fellow in there who was having a little birthday party, and we wrote this song for him. It's called "For He's a Jolly Good Fellow." You know what I mean? A kindergartner couldn't do better. Let's just try that one more time, Mel. Like I say, this is a very difficult song to play, and honestly, we don't know. We don't really know what we're doing. No, okay. That was number 2, audience. I know you love that song. Now, we were out in the countryside, and there was a lot of weasels. In this particular part of, where were we? Yes, we were in northern Wales, and there were a lot of weasels in Wales. So you see, whale weasels, pardon me, whale weasel, and so they like to come up out of the ground suddenly, and they would pop. And one of the children thought it was funny, and he wrote this song because he was he was a good, very good cellist. It's all right here. You see, we have the pop in there. There's some pop, and that is you see that I mean, it's a wonderful note. Pop. It's on the A string, and okay, and I'll finish up the this portion of the show with a song that one of the members of the staff that we were actually the staff wrote it. He was just a stick. You see, when I say staff, I mean a real staff, but it really wasn't a stick because a stick can't make that. Actually, this won't be my last song. This will be my next to the last song because I want to end with another song. So. This song, oh yeah, I know what I was going to thank you for inviting me. We were walking along carrying our baskets, a picnic basket, and one of the members of the crew began to hum this little song. And it was a catchy tune, see. And so one of the members of the production crew wrote this song, and she named it A Tisket, a Tasket. making of that is very complicated. It changes so fast. To get it into the right key, it's key. There we go. I'd like to play that again for you, everyone. Mel, please. Please, Mel. I'll be down in a minute. Mel Melvin. There we go. There's a lot of squeaking going on. That's better. Okay, well, let's let that one be. I wasn't too pleased with that song, but the last song I want to play is a song that we were in up in Norway, my home country, and well, that's a whole other story. But anyway, there was a sheep farmer up in the hills, and her name was Mary, and Mary was hoping in the spring to have lots of new lambs because she wanted to grow her flock. Now, growing her flock, or increasing, you don't grow a flock. Well, you could, I suppose. I suppose you could grow it. But anyway, she was hoping to have more lambs, but she only had one lamb. See, and but she was happy with it. I mean, she was pleased. She had one lamb anyway, and she was so pleased. She wrote this song. It was a catchy tune that I thought I would just play it for you. Actually, she played it for us. No, that's the A string. I think we're a little out of tune, but that's okay. Now, the very last song I want to just play, because I know this is kind of a long program, is a Hot Cross Buns. Now, she called this song Hot Cross Buns. Mary, to make ends meet, had a restaurant. And in the restaurant, she sold fresh buns out of the oven, and she crossed them with frosting. A very nice thing to do. Pardon me. And she was very good at baking. She baked very well. And so, and I wrote this song to commemorate the buns that we were eating. Now, this is a very, very, very difficult song to play, so bear with me now. That's it. And you see how difficult that was to play. All right, so that's all I have, and I'll turn the program back over to Mel Melvin. It's difficulty. Okay, thank you very much, Grandma Billy. And again, this is Mel Melvin, and I'd like to have a big round of applause. I mean, could they have a round? Who's doing the round of applause? My audience. What a wonderful audience you've been. So I just want to address this to the audience. Thank you very much for coming today. And they jump up and down. See how they jump up and down? And they really, sir, you know, neck. He keeps looking to the right, but the program is over here, sir. Well, anyway, I don't know why we're in defiance raising this. And then, of course, we have a little hamster with a keeper there and various other things. So a big round of applause to our audience, and thank you very much for coming into the program today.